If your matter must be an emergency, you must fight evil with your life. You must hate evil. Evil must return to you. First Kings 7 from verse 1. The Bible said, Elijah said, by this time tomorrow, because there was already evil in the land. Somebody has cursed the land. Somebody has all the glory of the land not to see favor. Elijah said, by this time tomorrow, there will be. The king said, you will see it. No enter. Must kill evil. Evil must return to you. Evil exists, sir. That is where men like us, we ask God for power than anything. Sir, people can sit down in one altar and make a decree. Let your life begin to slow from today. From that day, your life will begin to slow. Hate evil. Many years ago, they wanted to kill me. I thought ministry is about suffering. Angry against society. They ate up a child, and Elijah got angry. He got angry. I told you my story. How when you see me, I give to church. I give to house of God. When you come, you see bosses. When you come, I tell you I bought this place. It's not because I want to please anybody. It's not because I'm doing competition with anybody. It is because where I am coming from is different from where you are coming from. Where I'm coming from, people don't prosper there. Where I'm coming from, they remote people to stay in poverty. Where I'm coming from, people don't go to school, people don't graduate. Where I'm coming from, they don't drive cheap there. Who told you the way you are is that God created you? Who told you? Listen. One day it will be my turn. That many of you, it will never be your turn until you get angry. Until you get angry, it will never be your turn. One day it will better than a my prayer. I told you, I was writing my final year exam in school. All of a sudden, the voice came. I'm the first male graduate in my father's house that my father's house produced. By next year, I'm still going to do law. I studied electronics in school.
Yes, sir.
In my final year in school.
Yes, sir.
See, power day. I was writing as a prophet, as a pastor.
Yes, sir.
I was writing my final year in school. All of a sudden, I heard a voice say, stand up from the hall. Go home.
A prophet, a pastor, hear the voice.
Say, stand up. I was hearing the voice. Stand up. And the final year man, final year paper.
A final year student.
Stand up from the hall. Everyone, stand up from the hall. They don't graduate here. Stand up. They don't graduate here.
A pastor.
You must be angry. I obey the command without asking questions. Do you know what's force? Force? Force is another word for spiritual power. It's what you cannot question. It does what you want to do. You have to be spiritual to enforce it back. As I was writing, say stand up. I stood up.
Yes, sir.
Submitted empty booklets.
My God.
I gave to those of you who are students. You know the implication.
Yes, sir. Submitted them.
I didn't talk to the video. They gave me in 5 minutes. In 6 minutes, I've returned it back. I didn't write my name. Those times we used to sign. I don't know if they still do it now. We used to sign in and sign out. Even if you write the exam, if you don't sign in and sign out, it's assumed you didn't write the exam. So we sign in. I didn't sign out. I didn't sign. I just dropped my name. The only thing I wrote was my name, my month number, my seat number, my serial number. So you know I go to school. I stood up. I took back. Bam. I opened my hostel. Bam. I entered house. Bam. I lie down.
Bam.
Bam. A paper for 9 o'clock to round up by 3 hours. I slept from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock. Said, as soon as I slept, I saw 4 old people. They say, we're done. In the dream. It's a revelation of a dream. So you have obeyed the voice. We're done. You almost stress us. You want to break what nobody could break in your father's house. Come on. Though they pet me till I slept, till they finish the exam. I'm telling you about myself, not somebody, myself.
Yourself.
I saw Simon. Day before yesterday, Simon posted a picture 2016 when I went to North America to preach. He was posting it. He was like, oh, I laughed. I was like, if only you know the scar I've passed through
Yes, sir.
to be able to enter that plane.
You go.
1 o'clock, I woke up. I said, what's wrong with me? What's wrong? I'm supposed to be writing exam. What is going on? Hey. I want nigga. I want polo. I was trying to remember what happened. I look at my phone. My friends called me more than 100 missed calls. Now I carry bike. As I enter school, all my classmates they sign for their shirts. I said, me, I wear white inside no sleeve. I open my own white. They don't sign put. What did it happen? They say, Pastor, you come out for us. You say you don't know right. I said, me, for where? I pray.
Take it, sir.
I said, what did it happen for here? My pastor friend said, they try to talk to me. He said, but now empty booklet they go submit to. He said, but I said, I don't want right, I don't want grant. I said, me, I come. Hey, I sat down on the ground. I began to cry. I said, my father's house, it will not be well with you. My father's house, it will not be well with you. My father's house, it will not be well with you. Because of my father's house, I had an extra year in school. Yes, because of my father's house,
Yes, sir.
I had extension. Because of my father's house.
Because of your father's
Telling this story for the first time. Yeah.
Because of your father's house, you get extend.
Because of what I don't know about. And my mom was happy. My mom was the last wife. My mom was happy that as first son has broken out from the yoke in a Dijalas family. In my father's house, there's a covenant. The male children don't go to school. Only the female goes to school. So when I went to school, when they gave me an extension, I couldn't write exam. People were celebrating. I was crying. I went back home from the school. I went to meet my mother. Before my mother saw me crying, my mother said, what did your papa don't do you? Then I knew there was something. I knew it was not ordinary. Yes. Then they pursue your papa. Pursue her. My father had more than, before we were born as a male children, my father had more than 15 male children. None of them saw the light of the day. If they born you as a male child in the family, you die the following morning. Do you know where I'm coming from? Do you know where I came from? I came from the land of battle. Yes. The following year, when my mother told me that what stopped your father has stopped you, I did tell my mother. It was my mother that told me. My mother now gave me cold Pepsi 50 cl. It's a drink. It's not your fault. It is where you are coming from. I put the Pepsi for my thing, you know, allow me swallow because I hate to fail. The following year, I already had that there was a problem in my family. What did I do? Told me the following month was exam. I carried my bag. I fasted 31 days. I was preparing for the battle ahead in Ayo Babalola's mountain. When I got there, they were preaching. Then there was no instrument. I was a young evangelist at that time. If I still go for meetings, they give me 200, 500, all of that. At my final year, I was really traveling to Ghana. I was going to South Africa to preach and come back like that. So I see some bedu in my body. So I asked, I said, how much is the sound? They not told me so figure that time. I said, okay, no problem. I will do it. I transferred it. Why transfer the money? I told God, this is everything I gave here. I don't want my father's house to hold me again. This is what brought me close to Baba. When I gave the money, then I told Baba that somebody gave a sacrifice for the instrument. For years, there have not been instrument in that mountain. He said, who is that person? Baba felt maybe it was one politician or one big person that came there, brought a big jar of oil. When he saw me, he said, you small boy. He now asked the boy. He said, have you confirmed the money? He said, yes, we have seen the money. He said, look at me. He said, what do you do? I said, I'm a young evangelist. I'm a good preacher. I'm a good prophet. I am anointed. But my father's house say I will not be stable. The man carried the oil. He poured it on my head. He said, from today, any altar. I said, amen. From the mountain, I slept in Benin. The following day, I drove my car to school to write extension. Where I was going, I was already prepared. I was not going to write exam. I was going to fight a 4th generational battle. It was an emergency. I I sat down. You know, those students who were behind us that they saw me. They said, Pastor, I used to pray for them. They said, you know, there's a shame when your younger ones, you are not writing the same thing with your younger ones. You get this mood you get. So I was ashamed. They said 2-1. I refused to sit down 2-1. I sat on my own because I was ashamed. What I say, it will not be well with my Father's house. Where they share the booklet, share question paper. I was feeling my name. From nowhere, a voice says, stand up. A voice says, stand up. I dip my hand in my pocket. I opened an olive oil. I poured it in my mouth. I said, by the voice, by the altar I have given to, by the altar I sacrifice, let my altar appear. Every evil voice that I don't know about, I silence you. I knew the voice challenged me again. Stand up. I screamed, I will not stand up. Everybody turned, they were looking at me. See, you're in the matter of your life, don't be ashamed of anything. They were writing. I said to her, I know what was inside. Out of 7 questions, I attend 5. I know the 5. Yes. The 5 was the same question they gave to us last year. Michael. As I pick up my pen. Yes, sir. To write. Yes, sir. The voice says, stand up. Again. I stood up. I lifted up my hand. I said, every power in this examination hall, I command you to shut up. As at this time, the vigilator was angry with me. They now called security for me. That the security, they said I'm mad. That they should carry me outside. They don't understand. My problem is different from our problem. Yes, sir. It's an emergency. It's an emergency. The security came. When they saw me, I said, Apostle. They honored me. I said, thank you. I said, you know I was supposed to graduate last year. I said, yes. I said, there's a voice that spoke to me. I could not graduate. And that voice is talking to me again. So the security man went to the vigilator. I said, it's an apostle. I believe he's praying. So the head of our department came. It was causing problem. Then I said, okay, fine. They should give me an empty hall. They should give me an invigilator. Let me be in the hall. Come and see problem. Now that come on my shirt. Listen. You must fight to get what you want to. I said today, I must graduate too. They must sign this shirt. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Before I knew, another voice came again. Yes, sir. He said, you dare challenge us? Yes, sir. Stand up. I said, I will not stand up. Yes, sir. And I said, the God of Ayo Babalola, arise and fight against those that fight me. Curse those that curse me. After I prayed for like 30 minutes, I pick up my pen. After 1 year, I wrote question 1. There was no voice. I wrote question 2. There was no voice. I wrote question 3. There was no voice. I wrote question 4. There was no voice. I wrote question 5. There was no voice. Wait to stop my papa. When they fight me. When they fight me. When they stop my mama. When they stop my mama. When they stop me. When they fight me. Oh, the exam. When I finish writing, I remove my shirt. My pastor friend who graduated last year, he came. He gave me flowers. He gave me big Bible. So Dudu, you have conquered. He was the one that signed in all my clothes. I said, leave a space for my mother. Leave a space for my mom. I entered my vehicle. I drove to see my mother. When my mother saw me from the car, he saw my clothes shine on. My mother removed her wrapper. He said, Masha. He said, this one is my son. Yes. Even for me to get admission is another story. Yes. I stayed 4 years before I could get admission for school. Jesus. 4 years. 4 years. Signed. My grandmother saw me. He said, Baba, you don't break her. You don't break her for me. He said, Baba, my soul. He gave me money. The following year, he wrote pursue me. It was the first name that came out. You are not breaking it because you need to prosper.
Yes, sir.
You are breaking it because others need to break it through you.
Yes, sir.
In my mother's house.
Yes, sir.
I'm the first to travel abroad. When I returned from abroad, I carried oil. I sat my two brothers down. I said, by this time next year, both of you will be in America. I poured oil on their head. Today they are citizens of America. Listen.
Yes.
What is an emergency? Something that needs urgent attention.
Yes, sir. Yes.
When my result came out, I usually say, in the history of the department, nobody have that score. What lifted up my GP? Do you know the honor of what it looks like? When you are the first son, when you are the second son, when you are the third son, you are the one that opened the road for others to pass. When your younger ones come to live with you, they are 100 of you.
Yes.
I don't know what is going on in your family.
Hey.
But if I hear your loud amen, you will break it.